I am resident of Colorado Keep Joel Santos with the Patrick McCray with Buddy Allen Gallant. We're here with Superman 4, The Quest for Peace, directed by Sidney J. Fury,
Yeah.
uh, screenplay by Lawrence Connor,
Allegedly.
Mark Rosenthal. So, produced by Meanham Golan and Yoram
Monaco.
Globus.
Yeah, it's Menachem Golan. Yeah, it's Golan Globus. I think that they loved the sound of the two of them together because it sounded so much like Golden Globes.
Yes.
Music,
They bought several.
Yes, I think they did buy several.
cinematographer is Ernest Day, edited by John Shirley. Music by John Williams. So release date July 23rd, 1987. Premiere July 24th, 1987. United States and United Kingdom. So it dropped twice in different. There you go. There you go. Budget 17 million. Box office 36.7 million. So this did make money back,
It
guys.
did probably just barely after all the PR costs and everything, but yes, it probably made a little bit of money.
So guys, what's your biggest issues with Superman for the Quest for Peace?
That it did not serve as the template for every superhero film to follow.
That Shadow Stevens is the real nuclear man. I don't know who this Mark Pillow guy is.
Glad you asked me that question, John.
But the dude does. He looks like Shadow Stevens on steroids. I mean, and
he's got a proto Kato Kalin quality.
I hope, yes, he kind of does. I hope they paid our favorite Lex Luthor extra money for having to voice that guy. I mean, that's just terrible.
Actually, it was Mark Pillow who did an impeccable Gene Hackman impression, so much so that he dubbed the character of Lex Luthor.
Uh-oh. He stubbed.
As well as Lacey. He dubbed her too.
Yeah. Well, the one thing I liked about this movie, there are damn few things, but the one thing that I liked about this movie was you saw more of Margot Kidder again. So that was nice. It was very nice to see her in a little bit more, time on the screen. So that was cool. And I think Sam Wanamaker was in this movie in order to finance the Globe.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Sandy was it? It's the Globe in. Is it the one in England or the one in San Diego?
Oh, no, the one in San Diego's been around forever.
Been around forever. That's
it's
right.
Not
That's
really.
been around
It's
since the 50s.
The outside of the building.
Yes.
No,
yeah.
The one in England is, with the exception of some fire extinguishers, which they need for
sure
obvious purposes.
Yes.
Considering what happened to the old one, the old Globe. I think the exit signs, and that's it.
Yeah.
Nice. So, guys, do you have a favorite part of this movie?
Every frame. How could one choose? Call it beer goggles or whatever. Anything with Mariel Hemingway, I'm right there.
Well, there you go. And her I had forgotten that her character was actually a protagonist.
Yeah,
I remembered she was the daughter of the bad guy, but I couldn't remember that she actually was like pro press and all of that good stuff.
I think her voice coach was the same voice coach as helped Kathy Ireland to that rich, resonant, sultry kind of sound that just pours out of her mouth like caramel.
That throb of a voice.
Oh God, what a beautiful woman! And then she talks.
Yeah,
like a broken violin. I shouldn't give somebody a hard time for that, but gosh, when they're so physically.
I was about to say, I think I probably would have been gobsmacked and stunned by her, even with that voice.
Oh, wow.
In person,
I would have just claimed she was speaking psychically.
Yes. Play a record while her lips move. But yeah, I mean, she's perfectly fine in the little small role.
She does her job.
She does her job. But yeah, I still like It was kind of a cool idea that he was sort of losing his power, like he just like he was on empty. You
Oh,
know, Superman.
Superman, yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of a cool struggle.
I think
Although
I think
they kind of did it in the previous movie, although in a different way, very
it
much.
matched the creative spirit of the film.
Well, yes, it did flagging, yes, sapped of its energy.
Really is a bad movie. I
Uh,
feel like I'm pretty easy on films. I really am. And Peter Gilmore once helped shake the Kentucky mud off my boots when he said, Patrick, here's the definition of a bad movie. Bad movie is a movie I don't want to see again.
right, that's usually
So we'll
usual.
watch this again for academic purposes,
Hmm.
which this is.
Yeah,
And but hold on, this is my prostate monitor. I don't know what that was. Hold on.
maybe it was my prostate monitor. I don't know.
Back to Mariel Hemingway.
Yeah.
Anyway, Joel, what do you have to say for yourself?
Well, this film, though it is not the greatest installment in the franchise at all, I will say it has some bright spots. I don't love him necessarily losing power because it feels like we're just rinsing and repeating the previous film, as you
Well,
guys
yes, I
brought
mentioned that. Yeah,
right, as you guys
slightly
brought
different.
up.
But it is true. It is true.
I do like Gene Hackman's Lex Luthor in this movie because it feels like, and again, I know they weren't going for Darkseid, but it does feel like there's times his character isn't quite himself in this at times. Now, I don't know if that's just Hackman playing a bit of adding a bit of nuance to the role. It could be. I wouldn't be surprised. Hackman is a great actor, so I
He's
do.
also working off a couple of different people than he has been in
Yeah,
movies
yeah,
too. That's going to alter a little bit.
yeah. His nephew is here.
Right.
So,
The prototypical Scott Evil is here.
And
yeah, the Scotty.
Miguelito Loveless called. He wants his girlfriend back.
Seriously.
But this does feel like that it is, even though it doesn't, it does feel like at times it's trying to not trying to lead to dark side, but suggesting something's going on. But then it doesn't go that route at
And it
all.
doesn't. Yeah, no, it doesn't.
It doesn't. It goes this completely. Oh, we're going to have Nuclear Man, and okay, we get a strand of Superman's hair. We're going to have this guy fight Superman, even though if he's out of sunlight, he's complete shit. He's useless. Now, I like Christopher Reeve a lot, so what I'm about to read, I'm not knocking him, but this is what I have for you here.
Anti-disabled screeds that you're famous for, is it?
Yes, yeah.
No, you stop then.
Broken wheelchairs, that kind of stuff.
Okay, Christopher Reeve was also hesitant to return to the series of Superman, fearing typecasting. The Scoggins announced plans for a fourth film, regardless. But after the commercial failures of Supergirl and their next film, Santa Claus, the movie, caused them financial strain, they began to consider it if the franchise had run its course. After negotiations during the 38th Cannes Film Festival, Illa Second agreed to sell the Superman franchise to Menem Gold and Globus.
Joel, this is hell for you. This is a land.
All these.
I'm
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. So Reeve pitched a storyline focused on the nuclear arms race in protest of the breakdown of the Reykjavik summit and
Reykjavik in Iceland, yes.
Yeah, and U.S. President Ronald Reagan's military buildup and skepticism towards arms control. His story was accepted. He was also a candidate for director, although he was allowed to direct some second unit scenes. He was ultimately deemed too inexperienced for a full-time job. Richard Donner claimed in the commentary for Superman 2, the Richard Donner cut, that Cannon unsuccessfully asked him to return to the series. Donner declined his part due to a scheduling conflict with Lethal Weapon.
Good Wes
Good choice, actually, to stay with Lethal Weapon. Thank you very much. In terms of the box office and his ability to work again.
Yeah.
Wes Craven was originally hired by Canon Films to direct the film, but
that would have been insane.
and Reeve did not get along well, and
imagine.
Reeve demanded that a new director be brought in. Although Reeve recommended Ron Howard, Sidney J. Furie was hired. So that's interesting.
Director of Iron Eagle.
I think Ron Howard dodged the bullet with that too. Then
Wes Craven did.
Yes,
Setting it all up for Solo.
Well,
Star Wars story.
Unfortunately, Chris Reeve did not dodge a bullet because they massacred his ideas in the final cut. So, I mean, it doesn't really resemble what he intended, I don't think.
I mean, I have a question because I've never read any Superman comic. Is this character Nuclear Man a character from the Superman comic?
No.
Okay.
Stevens was never in DC Comics.
I think it's yet another attempt to kind of do Bizarro. For the second time, they sort of try and they just don't get it.
No, because Bizarro is Bizarro, and that's how you do Bizarro. You don't try to flick him up to look in the 80s or whatever. He is what he is. He looks disheveled. He looks like he's made out of mineral or crystal, and he's vaguely Supermanish. That's Bizarro. But this guy was just he looked. No offense to the WWE, but this guy looks like a WWE character.
He's more Sabaro than Bizarro.
Yes, more Sabaro. His crust is definitely wet and soggy.
Oh, is it so crust?
Oh my gosh! Favorite character in this movie? Got one?
Oh, Lacey. I more Lacey Warfield. Now. Put her in a bunch of spinach and artichoke dip and bring her to me. I'll take care of the rest.
That has nothing to do with performing. Oh, well, not in the film anyway.
It's an odd fantasy thing rolled out of me. I've never had that one before.
That's not too bad. Artichoke dip.
Oh, here's an artichoke leaf. Who knew?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
I would have to say that it's probably, Chris Reeve makes an attempt here, but also Hackman, although Hackman is different in this.
Sorry for Gene, especially the
I do. I kind of do. So maybe he's my favorite character for that reason. I don't know. But, there's not a lot to choose between in this movie, unfortunately, because everybody is almost forced out of their character in this film.
Perry White in this movie. Jackie Cooper has some nice.
Yes, he's a sterling protagonist in this movie. Yes, he is. That's true.
So
I like the fact that they did the old 2 dates at the same time shtick.
Yeah.
From every sitcom ever made.
Yes.
I like when Superman leaves his cane behind, so Lacey will find it and have to contact him for another date.
That's right.
Then Superman talks Sam Wanamaker into posing for him.
That's
something
right.
like that.
Oh my God. Mark Pillow, who played the character of
Mark Pillow.
He was born in West Yorkshire, England, United Kingdom. So that's my question. Why did they just let him use his British accent? And he was from space. What was the deal?
Yeah, there's definitely something going on. It's true. He's from space. He could be British.
Like statement, if I've ever heard one.
It's great though. Consider the original General Zod, after all.
The British accent is the space accent.
That's right.
I want that to be true.
Yes.
I saw UFO. By God.
Hey! In the Fantastic Four movie, Silver Surfer, Galactus is British accent.
Yes.
There you go.
It's true.
That is great. Oh God, the whole house is falling apart.
Okay. So, filming, guys. Production on Superman 4 began 1986. In his autobiography, Still Me, Reeve described filming the movie. We were also hampered by budget constraints and cutbacks in all departments. Canon Films had nearly 30 projects in the works at the time.
All of them bad.
Yeah, Superman 4.
Canon was ubiquitous, but not necessarily high quality in those years.
No, no, they weren't. Sorry, it jumped to something else. Give me 1 second here. So,
Chuck Norris was their Joan Plowright. I mean, I think that says
received no special consideration. For example, Konar and Rosenthal wrote a scene in which Superman lands on 42nd Street and walks down double yellow lines to the United Nations, where he gives a speech that had been a scene in Superman 1. We would actually have shot it on 42nd Street. Richard Donner would have choreographed hundreds of okay. Sorry. Rosenthal's DVD commentary cited this scene as an example of canon budget slashing. God. So there's a lot of issues here.
Yeah.
According to John Cryer, who played Lenny Luthor, Lex Luthor's nephew, Lenny Reeve had taken him. Reeve had taken him aside just before the release and told him it was going to be terrible, meaning the movie. Oh God! Oh God! Oh God!
What is that story?
Yeah, hold on. Although Cryer enjoyed working with Reeve and Hackman, Cryer claimed that Cannon ran out of money during the production and ultimately released an unfinished film.
Well, they the same thing. They did the same goddamn year with Masters of the Universe.
Yeah.
The same thing. God, it's like I produced something.
It's almost like Canon Films was like more interested in the post-run market of VHS rentals, because they were ubiquitous in that too.
According to writer, so this is deleted footage. According to writer Mark Rosenthal's commentary in a 2006 DVD in the gallery of deleted scenes included on the disc, there are approximately 45 minutes of film that have not been seen by general public. Actually, I'm going to give a shout out to Chris Fridd. He said that to me too on Facebook. So shout out to him. But yeah, that's crazy, man. This movie, it's all sorts of insanity.
Yeah.
Gosh,
it's almost like a miracle that they were able to cobble something together.
Wasn't there a part 5?
No. This was it.
Yeah, threatened it.
This is it for Chris Reeve. I mean, I think he was done anyway. I think he was done before this movie was made.
Right off into the sunset.
Yeah.
My gosh. So, out of the 4 Superman movies, where do you rank them?
I rank this one 10th. I rank this one 10th. I rank the first one first, and the second one second, and the third one third, and this one 10th. I can find things, I can find seconds here and there that I kind of like, and that's kind of cute or whatever, but that's about it. That's about it. Yeah.
I kind of see where Amityville in Space got its inspiration from.
Yeah,
Joel, I expect to see a new lawnmower at your home, because every time you mention Amityville in Space, I think you'll get a check.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's only like 6 cents.
Have we watched it?
I've watched it.
No, but have we watched it?
Have we reviewed it? No. You really want to review that piece of shit?
No, I just want to get the goddamn thing over with. And if you're going to keep bringing it up, we might as well watch the fucker.
No. It needs to be a mysterious thing that's never actually experienced.
Listen,
by the rest of
if we review it, listen, it's going to be a complete parody of a fucking podcast, because we're just going to make fun of it.
Nothing wrong with it.
It's horrible, dude. But no, yeah. By the way, the check's only 8 cents. No, I'm kidding.
It's
but, but
more than
yeah,
the whole movie was worth, right?
something. But I do think this movie has good moments in it. It's just for what they. I don't know what they were going for. The idea that they take a character that's not even in the comics, and I do feel they could have let the actor who played him use his actual voice. I mean, I'm sure he
Yeah,
could talk. Mark
that
Pillow.
that was kind of weird, and
Yeah.
I
Well,
think Hackman
you have to
probably
go
thought
back
kind of weird too. But
just because it's an English accent doesn't make it good. Go back and listen to if you can find any of the footage of Dave Prowse reading his lines.
right, well, this guy,
Yeah.
Mr. Pillow Biter. I mean, Mr. Pillow is from Leeds, which
Oh,
may be
oh,
thick and hard to understand.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, that may be why they did it.
I
But
mean, Jewel, there are English accents so impenetrable that when they are released in America, they get subtitles.
Yeah.
the actual Cockney is one of them.
Wow.
The Cockney that you hear on stuff made for Americans is nowhere near the Cockney that is actually spoken.
It makes Adele seem to have perfect enunciation.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
And
seriously.
and also the syntax and everything else is really foreign.
Yeah, and then you get into North England. Oh, forget about it. That's their South. I mean, it's just unintentional.
Yeah, well, I mean, Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy Osbourne is from Birmingham.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So that might have been the reason. He may have been a little too thick for American audiences.
I'm glad I don't talk with any kind of accent.
So they may have sold it to him by saying, "Well, you're the son of Lex Luthor, so you sound like."
I don't think they had to sell Mark Pillow on anything. I think Mark hit his marks and
Cash
then
the check,
home.
right?
They did what they were going to do. It's not like
Yeah.
they persuade him because
No.
it cost them money.
All right, Mark, we're going to put you in pantyhose and a chest plate, and no problem.
That's fine with me.
Yeah.
That's why I attended the movie.
Yes.
In '87, when I saw it on opening day.
Oh, see, I this was another VHS adventure for me.
I really wanted to like this movie, and I'll tell you why. I wanted to like it because I thought the theme was interesting, a little touchy feely. It was better than Wales.
Mm-hmm.
I liked the cast. Obviously, I've talked about that. I like John Cryer. I'd seen him in prior films,
Mm-hmm.
and I liked that. I liked the fact that Gene Hackman was back. I didn't understand the costume choices. Sidney J. Furie had been and yes, the problems in this movie ain't Sidney J. Furie. Although he does command an impressively unattractive cinematographer's eye. It's a very flat, dark, gritty movie where it's not supposed to be. Somebody needs to turn on the lights. The contrast in the movie is awful. But again, I don't know how much power he had over that. One would like to think a director's power is absolute, but when you're Sidney J. Furie,
maybe not. Yeah,
you're a factory guy,
and
as a factory guy, he's fine. He did Firewalker with Chuck Norris and Lou Gossett. I think he did Iron Eagle and some of those sequels. I mean, a very solid Jack Hill like B movie director.
Sure, action B movie action films. Yeah,
yeah. So I thought, well, Sidney Fury's fine, and I had a soft spot because the music is not written by John Williams. Themes of John Williams appeared, but they were arranged and added to by Alexander Courage, the man who wrote the Star Trek theme.
Yeah, that's correct.
So there was a hometown advantage that had also, and I like the idea that a product that I don't think necessarily was understood or appreciated enough by the Salkinds was in the hand of new talentless people who could ruin it all on their own. So Gallant and Globus have a real glitzy sense of storytelling. So I thought, well, what the hell? Let's see what they do.
No.
It doesn't even get to a Eurotrash level.
No.
Which I had hoped it would. But
yes, because that's sort of Golden Globe's forte is Eurotrash.
Right. I mean, the only thing that was missing between the Salkinds and Gallant and Globus was a one-off treatment by Dino De Laurentiis.
Something he wrote after Too Many Martinis.
But Dino would have had a hell of a time making a Superman movie. I mean, if he did for Superman what he did for Flash Gordon, sign up.
Seriously. Yeah, anything to conceptualize, strongly conceptualize, I think would have been better. This thing was just put together like a bad Frankenstein's monster.
Sure.
And,
where's AMT when we need them?
On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you guys give the movie?
It's bad.
It's a 4.
2 or something. It's awful.
I give it a 4 because Mariel Hemingway is pretty. It's nice to see our Lois Lane again.
I'll give it a 36.
And I'll give it a 4. And Gene Hackman is always fun, even when he's phoning it in, which he really isn't phoning it in.
Yeah.
It's just that he doesn't know what the fuck's going on because he's dealing with all these different. Primarily, he's dealing directly with different actors than he's used to for this character.
A name like that, you should become a Moyle.
Yeah. So, 4.
For all the shit that goes on behind the scenes of this movie, it is still somewhat entertaining as things are falling down in my house. I'm going to give this a 5.
I didn't hurl my computer out the window watching it, but it was just I rolled my eyes a lot. So.
There you go. Very good. I think that's the thing too. This movie, if I were again, I was alive when this was on, but I didn't go see it in theaters. I saw this in VHS, and when I saw it, I'm like, okay, I can get behind a villain from the sun, but like. They're controlled by Lex Luthor. Okay, all right. But yeah, I was a kid too, and so this did not age well for me over the years. Oh my gosh.
This was not too far before Shadoe Stevens actually had a talk show too.
Did he have a talk show?
Yeah, he did. He had one for a very brief period of time during that early '90s phase when almost everybody had a talk show.
Any problems with Shadoe Stevens aren't with Shadoe Stevens.
No.
He's a perfectly talented, charming, intelligent individual.
Yes, and one of the most fabulous DJs of the 70s and 80s. I mean, a really good DJ. Personality DJ. Last generation of them, as a matter of fact. So
yeah, he was great on Hollywood Squares. So was Jim J. Bullock. That was a underrated season that show had before Whoopi.
Yes, before Whoopi.
Joel, we lost the will to live.
Yeah, I've lost everything.
Shadoe Stevens played Guinan. Let's see how that works out.
Right. No, that would have been Arsenio.
I want Dana.
He wouldn't have had to have a hat. He just would have grown the fro out, and that would have been the end of it. So.
Arsenio Hall's really good in Hollywood Show.
He was a really good talk show host too, actually.
Yeah, he was.
Very nice. Very nice. So what are we doing tomorrow?
Well, okay. Now we have several choices here. Technically, Superman Returns. However, because I would like to finish this if we ever do, or if we can, with the new Supergirl, which I just purchased. I still am very optimistic about it. I'm really trying. I like the actress they have playing Supergirl. I like the concept behind her. From what I can tell, I like the politics of the movie. So, I'm willing to give it a shot. That means that watching, even though it's 3 years out of sync, who cares? Watching the Helen Slater Supergirl would probably be a logical step.
Well, at least either now or just before we watch the new Supergirl.
Yeah. We should probably do the Supergirl movie before we do the new Supergirl.
I think that sounds fine. We can compare. Yeah. So let's do Superman Returns.
Superman Returns is the only Superman movie I saw in theaters
All right.
Then I saw it with my brother. So,
There we go.
Cool.
oh my gosh. So yeah, Superman Returns tomorrow. Very interesting movie.
Cool.
So link to Patrick Gray's Dark Shadows Daybook Trump is going to be in the description box. Link to Alan Glant's YouTube channel. Colin Sport After Dark's going to be in the description box. He has a new video up. Go check it out. It's really, really
Number
good.
17.
17.
And remember, all super villain characters should be voiced by British people.
I agree. Goodbye.
Oh.